Nothing like talking about a class of 2028 prospect to make me feel like a straight unk. But Brady Pettigrew is a good enough prospect to talk about on this channel. The 6'3" point guard who's entering his sophomore season at Bolingbrook, Illinois, high school. A player who has really seen his stock rise throughout the summer. I know Jamie Shaw, I believe, was at the CP3 camp where Brady Pettigrew was a standout. He's a point guard who just plays the game the right way. I mean, he described himself as a self-proclaimed dog. I see that when I do watch his film. He competes on both ends. I think he's more of a combo guard than an actual true point guard, which I think is very interesting to see. Also, I'd be interested to know if like maybe he's not done growing necessarily. Comes from an athletic family. Both of his parents played college athletics at Penn State. I believe his dad played football, mom played basketball. So the athletic lineage is definitely there. I'm so glad I got to use the word lineage today on the channel. Riley, from the film you were able to see, obviously a kid that playing on the Nike E15 circuit, Mean Streets program. He's got such a long way to go in his high school career. But early on, a lot of programs are taking notice of him, and paying attention to him. What have you seen from Brady Pettigrew?
Yeah, I would describe him as more smooth than anything. He's not going to blow you away with athleticism. There's nothing really flashy about his game, but he's a high IQ, cerebral player. Like you said, I think he probably is a little more combo at this point where he'll make the right read, but if you watch any of his tape, it's not like that's a ton of live dribble passes or passing teammates open or anything where that makes you think like, oh, this dude is an elite level point guard with a combination of passing, burst, speed, all of that. But I think he should be a quality player, especially when you look at some of his offers and the way he's rising now. The jump shot looks really good to me. That was one of the most impressive things to me is like just clean movement, fluid motion, good base, like seems about automatic if it's a catch and shoot opportunity. So yeah, he's someone I think will be interesting to monitor. Just like you mentioned, I had the same thought about will he continue to grow because I thought he already has great size for someone who is presumably 14, 15 years old.
Right. It would, yeah. Being 15 and being 6, if only I could. Actually, I probably was, but I was also probably 300 pounds. But, anyways, some of the programs that are taking notice of Brady, obviously being an Illinois kid, he's got a couple of the classic Illinois schools on him. He has University of Illinois, Western Illinois, Northern Illinois, also Missouri, who also finds their way into a lot of these recruitments given their proximity to the state of Illinois. He also has an offer from Florida, which really caught my eye because
Hmm.
if there's one thing I trust and respect, it's Todd Golden's evaluation of guards.
Right.
And for Todd Golden to extend an offer to Pettigrew, even as young as he is, as class as he is, says a lot for him. But yeah, so like I said, some of the schools, Florida, Missouri, Illinois. He did have some quotes about some of the schools that I thought were a little bit interesting. Obviously behind the paywall, so I don't want to reveal everything here, but talked about how Illinois is a great program. Said Florida are winners. Hit the Missouri with a. I actually don't know much about their program, but I'm excited to get to know it. And then the one that's interesting is the Penn State one here. His mom and dad went there.
Mhm.
His dad played football. Mom played basketball there. Um, I'm sorry. His dad played football and basketball at Penn State, and then his mom played volleyball at Penn State. So elite athletic lineage there. Is Penn State one that you think has the lead right now? Or you think he ends up staying in the state of Illinois, or do we just not know because this kid doesn't even have a permit yet?
Uh, no, I do not think he will end up at Penn State, especially if he keeps rising up the rankings as he does. You can't tell me if Florida actually wants you, you're choosing to go play for the Nittany Lions and Mike Rhodes over that.
That that's very. I mean, anytime
It's
Mike Rhodes calls you,
you have to pick up.
you got to pick up.
I mean, it's an interesting connection for sure to where like strike they strike me as like a real cutesy fourth team on the list type of program, you
Yeah,
know?
like make the Final Four, but like out of respect that my parents were there.
Hmm. Yeah, Mike Rhodes got to pick up when he calls. uh, I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of like the Florida eval of guard talent. Though, if I'm an Illinois fan, I'm just like I want him because Todd Golden wants him. Or if I'm a Mizzou fan, I want him because Todd Golden wants him. It's a little bit like in the 2010s, anytime you would see Villanova land one of these unheralded guards, whether it was like Mikal Bridges or Phil Booth or Justin Moore even, where it's like, man, I want my team to just follow Jay Wright. Where he goes, the guards he's wanting, do that. But now it's like Todd Golden has a chance to ascend into that tier. So yeah, it's seems like someone you want to get on early and maybe lay some groundwork now. And I got to salute Penn State and Mizzou for doing that at least. And Mizzou's investing a lot in the basketball program right now. But yeah, I do think if Florida ends up prioritizing this kid, they probably are the team to beat. It's national championship things.
Right, exactly. That Gator boys stay hot. But yeah, long way to go in this recruitment. It'll be very interesting to see how it plays out and how his game develops throughout his high school career. But so far, off to an incredible start. And also, I'm thinking about if young Carter Elliott walked into his sophomore year with a Florida offer. Don't know if I'm going to school at all, honestly. Respectfully, like I'm walking into class like we got a pop quiz today. I'm like, do you have an offer from Todd Golden? That's crazy. I don't think I'm taking this today, teach, and I'm walking out. But that's exactly why God put me in the position He put me in because I wasn't ready for that. But shout out to Brady Pettigrew. I'm very interested to watch his game continue to grow throughout his high school career and see what other schools kind of find their way into the fold with him.